Okay, here's our problem. We have a rectangle piece of foam that is inside basically a very large leather pillowcase. And the back of this leather has natural suede on it, so it acts like Velcro and it's gonna stick to the foam. Our goal is to get this knife edge into the center of the foam. Because we've rolled the item up and we've shipped it to you, it might have moved, and when you go to move the headboard yourself, it might have shifted just a little bit depending on how you were holding it. It's normal and it's okay. So here's the trick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to create some space on the front of the headboard between the leather and the foam. So we have a bit of a wrinkle and we wanna just basically try to get a little tent up here so we can now kind of cheat the leather over and into position. We just need a little bit of extra space on the front, and we just need to kind of peel those two pieces apart while it's still inside. And one of the things that you'll notice also is that the piece has a zipper on the very back side of it. And what you can do is open it up and you can use your hands to straighten out the piece of foam that's inside. And you want to push it down and center this knife edge right in the center of the foam as you slowly zip it up a little bit at a time. Now you'll see now, once I start doing that, using my hand to press you don't want to curl the foam, you want to press it in so you can press it in a straight line. And we want to get our line right here on the edge in the right place. Put your hand underneath the zipper so it doesn't actually pick up any of the foam or the batting. So as you zip along, you want to kind of straighten out the edge and pull. Now, in the event that we just zip this up, we're going to get a wrinkle here, and I'll show you in 2 seconds. Right here, it's wrinkled again. So the way that I'm going to address that without opening up the headboard and making this 10 times more difficult for myself is I'm going to create a wave by pushing the foam away from the leather and giving myself some space to kind of just move the leather in either direction that I want it to go. And now you can tell that I've created a bump by just maybe doing it a little too much. So in order to get rid of the bump, I want to push in the opposite direction and let it flatten out by itself, and the bump usually just goes right away. So it sometimes takes a little bit of work, but the trick is this. You kind of create a wave by pulling with the leather on the top side. You're going to pull towards you, give yourself all this little extra space right here, and kind of create a wave that either moves the seam up or down. So in this case, I could go in this direction and create a wave with the foam and give myself just enough space in the leather to straighten out my little edge here. And you'll see that the foam really wants to lay flat. And so once you kind of do this little wave, it's a simple little trick, and you only do the wave to kind of give yourself some space in the leather, in either the front or the back, so that you can effectively move the foam inside. Now I hope this helps, and if for any reason you can't get it, I'm happy to do a FaceTime with you and help you straighten this out yourself. But if you can tell, this was really crooked before, and look how nice and perfect it is now.